Ready for it.
Thrilled for it.
Presenting Franks with Turbo Booster Jet Engine.
The importance of not panicking, because yes, 2 games have gone out of script and you may lose that top 2 advantage, but to just assessing that there were a lot of things that were right and not panicking becomes an equally important component of GT in these few days before whenever they play the playoff.
Absolutely, for all the teams. You know, at this time, it's not the time to press that panic button. It's the time to reflect on what are we really doing well and focusing on those areas and highlighting them and celebrating those areas and just quietly going about trying to patch up a couple of gaps without it being sort of seen in a public domain, you know, whether it be through the press or whether it be in the dressing room in front of the whole squad, sort of, you know, we must be improving here, and these are the gaps we're missing out on. You know, just quietly going around on a one-to-one basis and, you know, reassuring players, but also just reminding them, you know, of a couple of areas that just might need a little bit of sharpening.
Yeah, bring up that point with you because that famed season of 2016, which keeps coming up, which still remains the only instance of a team outside the top 2 winning the title. Sunrisers did lose their last 2 league stage games, which meant they played the eliminator. Just keeping the dressing room together was an important component there.
Absolutely it is. You know, and what you know, players need to have that sort of free mind and not sort of worrying about the consequences of what's happened in the past or what may happen if we fall down that same track as what we did in our last 2 games. So again, it's preserving confidence, preserving the culture, you know, that you've built within that playing group. You know, so you're celebrating that and you're trying to keep everyone upbeat and positive because at the end of the day, you know, there's a lot of tired bodies, there's a lot of tired, you know, mental fatigue there as well. So you need to be, mindful of all those things to make sure that everyone's feeling really positive about what's ahead of them.
Ashish Nehra's calmness, which is so well celebrated, becomes paramount now.
Yeah, it does. You know, I think what was important is also look at, you know, all the good things that they've done to be here, because qualifying in the IPL is not that simple. You know, with 10 teams, all of them equally good. Yes, the points table, it says that Chennai is number 10, and then you have Rajasthan at 9, and the rest of them. But generally, if you look at it on paper, all of those teams are really, really good. It's just that one match here, there, things could have been different. So you need to celebrate that and then look at saying whether it is qualifiers or eliminators, whatever it is, one game at a time, focus on that, and then look at how well the team sort of did in those important moments and try and win those key moments.